that however much the government spends, and it certainly spent a huge amount, that lockdown will increase poverty?
So I think we have to look at different bits of spending. So I think some of that spending was really well targeted. So the boost to universal credit, which helped the poorest people both in and out of work, that was a very good use of money, because we know those families, even with that help, were often going without essentials. A lot of them have got into debt, run down savings. So that was a vital protection. But the government also spent $6 billion on a stamp duty holiday, which basically funneled money to pretty well-off people with very valuable houses, which have got more and more valuable during the pandemic. So I think it is about making sure the money that's spent is good value and goes to the people that need it most. I mean, I think in terms of the lockdown effect, you always have to balance, don't you? Because lockdowns are tough for everybody. But the alternative, if the alternative is we get a much worse wave of COVID again, like we did at the beginning of last year, that is also terrible, both for health and for the economy. So I think, the government has to pick its path very carefully through those. But I do think we can learn from some of the less well-targeted spending last year about not renewing those kinds of things like stamp duty holidays, which just pump up a housing market that is already out of reach for so many people.